Owning a boat, of course, requires meticulous little jobs of cleaning and keeping the boat in tip-top shape. You need a toothbrush and little brushes to get in the little spaces. Here we see Alan Jones keeping his boat like new. Okay folks, we are coming into the Thimble Islands where we are going to anchor for the night. This is a very tricky area to enter as there are rocks all around here, so we're trying to navigate around the rocks without hitting them. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to anchor in here. Just not enough room to have enough scope to anchor, and there's too many rocks. Oh well, search for another anchor. We are coming into New Haven Harbor. We decided to come here after the Thimble Islands didn't work out. So this is the next possible anchorage. And the next one, Milford, is a little too far to go tonight. We want to get in there and anchored before dark. So it's not the most desirable anchorage, because there's a breakwater, but there's some exposure to wind and waves, and we're expecting thunderstorms tonight, so we're hoping that that doesn't affect us too dramatically tonight as we sleep, and that the anchors hold. And we'll be pulling in up around the bend there and behind the island up there, and we'll see how that looks for an anchor. Well folks, now we're anchored finally in where are we? New Haven, Connecticut. We found a nice little anchorage here. It was pretty rough when we came in, but it's died down now, and it doesn't look like we'll be rocking and rolling much. This is a nice little anchorage here, turned out to be. Alan's below cooking dinner, and we're gonna have a gourmet meal tonight of macaroni and cheese and pork roll. That's gonna be delicious. It smells fabulous. It is Saturday, July 2nd, and we are presently on our way to Stamford. We have changed our plans due to impending weather. Our original plans were to go through New York City on Tuesday, but now we're stepping it up a day, and we're going to go through New York City tomorrow. We're trying to get a marina tonight in Stamford. It's about 20 miles away. That's our plan. That's our plan. That's our plan. I probably said that about 5 times so far. Where are we going? Stamford. Well, it's still Saturday, the 2nd of July, and as you can see, we're sailing. We got to stop the motor and put up the sails. So this is just absolutely wonderful. This is what it's all about. We expect to sail for some time now. So I just wanted to share that we're sailing.
Cast her off. Now, here in Stamford, we enjoyed it, but we noticed the deckhands are a bit on the older side. And you would assume it came with more experience, but no.
He didn't hear you.
No, I know he didn't.
It is Sunday, July 3rd, and we are leaving Stamford, Connecticut. We tied up in a marina last night, Safe Harbor Marina. Our plan is to go through New York City today, and we're either going to anchor out tonight around Sandy Hook, or we'll just continue on to Cape May off the coast of New Jersey and travel all night. So we're going to determine that after we go through New York City and see how tired we are and see what the situation is there. Yeah. Well, we're starting to get our first good glimpses of New York City off in the distance there. We're coming through Long Island Sound towards the city. It's quite a sight. All right, we're going under the Throg's Neck Bridge, which is the entrance to the East River, and we've timed it to go with the tide, so we should ride through past New York City pretty easily. Here we go. Well, we're going through the famous Hell's Gate right now, which is a kind of a reputedly treacherous stretch of water, although today we're traveling it quite comfortably. You can see a bunch of people on shore there.
a part of it. New York, New York.
As you know, we made it through New York City and came under the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, and we originally were going to drop Ralph off at Sandy Hook, New Jersey, so he could go home, but we have a change of plans. Ralph decided to join us all the way to Atlantic City, so there he is. So we're going to sail through the night. We're not stopping, bypassing Sandy Hook right now, and we're sailing through the night all the way to Atlantic City. Good morning. It's July 4th. Happy 4th of July. We sailed through the night all along the Jersey coast, and we are headed towards Cape May, where we will drop Ralph off, get a marina for the night, and head out tomorrow morning for up the Delaware River, through the C&D Canal, and then down the Chesapeake. We are off the southern coast of New Jersey, coming pretty close to Cape May, probably about 20 miles out right now. And no wind. We're motor sailing, doing about 5.5 knots. And but it's warm.
Wait a minute, AJ, it's a good thing we're not barbecuing.
Well, we're safely at in a marina for the night. It's July 4th. We're safely here after sailing from, goodness gracious,
New Haven.
New Haven. No,
Stamford.
Stamford. We left Stamford and came straight through, and I don't know how many hours, close to 40, and we just pulled in, and Ralph left us. He's on the bus right now. We're in Cape May, by the way. We're in Cape May. But Ralph is on his way home. And in the morning, we're going to head out to up the Delaware, through the C&D Canal, and down the Chesapeake. Tuesday, July 5th, and we left Cape May this morning at Utrix, or whoever you want to call it, marina. It's where we spent the night, and we are now headed up the Delaware River on our way to the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal, which we hope to traverse later this afternoon. If we make it that far, we'll see. Right now, conditions are favorable. We're traveling at about 6.3 knots, and that's going to bring us up the bay pretty quickly, and hopefully we'll be able to maintain our speed. So we'll see where this evening finds us. It is Wednesday, July 6th, and we have just left our anchorage on the C&D Canal. We stopped in Chesapeake City, anchored for the night, and got a nice early start this morning at 6:30 a.m. on what may very well be the conclusion to our expedition here at Ralph Erickson Sailing. And we might finish the trip today. We might not. We might have to anchor again tonight and then finish the trip tomorrow. But getting such an early start, there's a good chance that we will traverse the canal and the bay all the way to Oxford. The current is with us, so we're going about 6.2 knots right now, and that'll pick up as we go a little further. And the winds aren't too great, supposedly. Right now they're 15, so hopefully if that keeps up, we'll be able to sail down the Chesapeake if they're in the right direction. So that's where we are this morning. Well, Trafalgar is now making her way back to her home port of Oxford, Maryland. We turned into the Choptank River not too long ago, and we're traveling up the river towards the Trent Avon River, which will take us into Oxford, which is where Trafalgar resides. This will wrap up this trip of 18 days of wonderful sailing, and tomorrow we'll get up and we'll each go back to our respective homes. We've enjoyed this trip more than I can describe. Thank you all for following along with us and watching. Till next time, happy sailing.